Hey, welcome to another video. This is Minnesota Boy. Today I am out by myself. Pretty unusual actually. Usually I have one of my other caching or Munsey friends with me for an adventure, but today it's all by myself. That's okay. Wife's out playing golf, of course. That's what she loves to do. So come along today as we find some geocaches in this beautiful regional park. As I said, I'm out geocaching today, but you know, always good to find a Munsey along the way, so I'll cap that as well. You can probably hear the road noise. This trail right now is going to lead me close to kind of a busy road in this park. Later on we'll get more into the woods. This first cache that I'm looking for has a couple of DNFs on it, but I think the finders were not experienced geocachers, so maybe I'll have a shot, but I'll give it a look. It's by a well-known cacher here in Minnesota called King Boreas, and he's not active anymore, but there's still a lot of caches out on his account, so we'll give it a look and see if we can find another King Boreas cache. Well, I am quite familiar with a lot of hides placed by King Boreas, and this is probably kind of typical of his hides. It's a nice little wooded area. He likes wooded areas. I first looked at this tree right here because that's kind of the cords bringing right to this tree, but it was not in that tree. It was in a nearby tree, but not too difficult of a find. So I think the last caches that were here were just a little more inexperienced and didn't know to maybe range out from where their GPS or their phone was telling them to go, which is something you have to do in geocaching. You have to, expect that there's going to be a little bit of play in the coordinates, because the people who placed the caches may not have been super careful, or sometimes the GPS works better or worse depending on weather conditions and all kinds of other factors. So you have to kind of range out from where the coordinates take you and look around. And I found this on another tree, so we'll sign the log and we'll move on to the next one. Overall, that was find number 7,778 since 2010 when I started. And I was just looking at my stats last night, and King Boreas is still the number one hider of caches that I have found. Thanks, King Boreas, for all you did for caching and for all the caches that you put out for us to find. It's a great adventure. All right, on my way in to find another geocache. Get back in the woods a little bit off the trail. Still near that busy road, as you can probably hear a little bit. Let's see what we find. Well, this is just a little bit off the trail, maybe about 40 feet or so. But I did come through some spiky trees on the way in here. I think I did draw a little bit of blood on my finger. Didn't see those spikes on that tree as I moved it out of the way, but I was rewarded with one of the best things you can find in geocaching, an ammo can. Nice. Let's take a look inside and see what's there. Not much in this cache, kind of dirty. Yeah, this log sheet has seen better days. It is a piece of mold. So what we will do is we will get rid of that. That's just trash because it's just mold and dirt and grossness. Can't sign that. I'll put a new log sheet in there with a new bag, and the next person that finds it will have something to sign. There you go. All right, we did a little fixing up on that cache. Should be ready for the next person. On we go. It is late September, and here in Minnesota, that means fall is beginning. Though you wouldn't know it by the temperatures today. It is near 80 degrees. I think it's about 77, 78 degrees. So, a nice warm day. Blue sky to be out. You can see behind me, you can see there's some color. There are trees that are starting to drop their leaves, and the color is starting to come in. We've got some yellows and reds around. Really kind of pretty out here. It's a good day for a walk and find some geocaches. This is another cache in my King Boreas, and this one, don't be afraid, like I said before, don't be afraid to range out from where your GPS coordinates bring you. This one was about 40 feet farther back into the woods than the posted coordinates, at least according to my phone. A lot of times if you can't find a cache at the posted coordinates where you're looking and it just doesn't seem like it's there, first thing you want to do is go and read previous logs. Sometimes people say like, hey, I found it to the northwest of that location, or 35 feet to the east, or whatever. This one, there were a couple of people that said it's an easy 30 to 50 feet to the northeast of that location. So I went in that direction in the woods and voila, there we go. There's a cache. So don't be afraid to read the logs and range out from where your ground zero is. And you'll have better luck finding caches. Guess I better be more careful. Didn't realize there might be a hunt going on today. I haven't seen any bow hunters or dead deer, so, so far so good, but we'll be careful. I have come off of that nice grassy trail I was on before and now am walking on this paved trail. And so now I'm encountering some bikers and other people out on the trails, not quite as alone as I was before. But one positive is I'm getting farther and farther away from that busy road, so it's getting quieter, which is pretty awesome. That's what you go for a park for, right? A nice nature walk, not traffic noise. But we'll take both when we're finding geocaches. Well, we found another good-sized geocache container here. This one, some sort of plastic container wrapped in tape. Today, if you haven't noticed, I am showing you the cache containers, but not the cache locations. I will also not be sharing GC codes. So you can go out and find these caches too. If you're ever in Minnesota, find a nice regional park. Could be this one. We are also at another geocache location. So walking in here, found another one. Duct tape's kind of coming off the outside of it, but container's good. So we'll open that up, sign the log, and we'll be on to the next one. Really a beautiful spot here for a geocache. This is one of the things, like this geocache container was not impressive. The find itself, not super impressive, but it brought me to this really cool overlook of the lake and the park. And it's just a really cool spot to be. Nice breeze, feels wonderful. Thank you, geocaching, for bringing me to another cool spot to be. I haven't seen a Munzie that looks like this for quite a while. Most of the time now, Munzie is, if you're looking for a physical Munzie, it's a small sticker that is normally purchased from Munzie because they're really nice, high-quality vinyl stickers that last a long time. But in the old days, you used to print out your own Munzies, laminate them, put them out for people to find. I haven't seen one in a while. This is pretty cool. And that old Munzie that someone made themselves was put out here in May of 2012. That is more than 12 years ago. That is impressive lasting for that style of Munzie. You guys probably don't care at all about that, but if you're a geek about the game of Munzie, seeing something like that's kind of cool. I know this is a geocaching video, but Munzie is another geolocation game that I play, and it is a blast. So if you haven't done it, you should check it out. If you're watching this on a computer and you got your phone handy, scan that code right there. That's my Munzie referral code. That'll take you right to the game. Give you some points to get your game started, and you'll be off on your Munzie adventure. Give it a try. All right. I think I'm 5 for 5 today, I think, if I remember correctly. I may be wrong. You let me know. Hey, comment down below. Do you like this kind of geocaching out in the woods by yourself? Is it relaxing to you? Is it something you really love doing, being out by yourself? Or do you prefer being with a big group of people, or perhaps urban caching where you're in the city and you're looking for maybe smaller containers but maybe harder to find? Comment down below what kind of geocaching you love doing. I would really love to hear about it. Okay, that was a pretty successful day of geocaching. I guess I wasn't going to find one more because there was only one more. And it was kind of back around another way, and I got back to my car, so here I am, all done. But it was a wonderful day, a beautiful walk in the fall, although it felt like summer here in Minnesota. Get out and do some geocaching. Get some exercise, have some fun, see nature, or like I said, do some urban geocaching. Maybe that's your thing. Comment below. Don't forget to like this video if you like this kind of content, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I make videos about geocaching and about Muncie and the people that I hang out with when I do those things. Videos come out on a weekly basis, so you can just check my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe, and you won't miss a thing. See you next time when I'm out caching or playing Muncie. Who knows what it'll be. See you then. Bye.